This is PyJolt here, otherwise known as justajolt. Please check out my newest YouTube channel. And I am learning how to code, and I'm coding in Python at the moment. And I want to show you something extra special. Now, I happen to love the game called OpenRA, which is this icon right here that I've placed in this corner. I've placed it in this corner for a reason, which you will see very, very shortly. But it's an absolutely fantastic game, and I recommend that you go and play it. But the entire purpose of this video right here is to show you that it's possible to click on this through Python. You can get Python to do this for you. I know, right? Isn't that amazing? I'm getting the hang of doing that screen switch thing. It's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, superb game. Let's click off of this now. So, I want to show you how to... There's an aeroplane overhead. Can you hear it? I want to show you how to use Python to click for you. So, first things first. Let's open up the command line. CMD. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is install Python Auto GUI. Now, the way you're going to do this is pip install PyAuto GUI, just like that. And then once you've done that, all of this stuff's going to happen. Only for me, it's telling me that requirement already satisfied because I've already installed it. But for you guys, it'll actually install it. Once you've done that, you can leave your command line and go and open up idle or your favorite Python editor. I happen to be using idle quite a lot recently, so I'm just going ahead and using that. It's going to be what you're mostly familiar with if you're fairly new. And I'm going to start a new file. So new file right here. Let's save that something sensible that we can find later, and we're going to save that in. I'm not going to save that in Python file. I'm just going to save it on the desktop so that we can all see it. And we're going to save it as clickstuff. Yay. clickstuff.yay.py. There we go. Now, the first thing that we're going to want to do here is import. There it is. It's just come up there. Import PyAuto GUI. All right. That's the first thing that we're going to want to do. Now, clicking with this is actually really, really, really easy. You've literally just got to tell it to click and where to click it. And so if I just have a quick glance. So the way to do that is you go PyAuto GUI.click, and then you just tell it where to click. So I happen to know, because I've worked out, that this is location 3535 on the XY axis, which is your screen. Now, it measures it in pixels, and I've got like 1,900 and whatever it is across this way, and 1,080 down this way, and that's kind of how it's measured. So X goes along the corridors, Y goes up down the stairs, sorry, and this goes from 0 upwards and 0 upwards. And I happen to know that right here is 35. And we don't have to tell it this. It automatically assumes that you're going to be clicking with your left button, but I'm going to tell it anyway. Button equals, and then left. And then that in and of itself is enough. I should be able to now run this. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to press F5 to run it. And did you see that? That icon up there lit up. So I'm going to do that again. Let's run this. What just happened? What just happened? Okay, so we're going to close this again. So I'm going to save this, press F5, no hands, and it clicks. Isn't that brilliant? And it's also possible to get that now to double click. In order to get this to double click, I'm going to import a module called time, which is going to allow me to put a little a little bit of time between clicks. Because if I just put these one after the other, so I've got two now, two commands to click. If I just do this, then it clicks to... Earlier on, when I did this, it clicked too quickly, and for some reason, it didn't recognize that it was clicking. Now it's doing it. I'm just going to show you how to put the timed clicks in, just for kicks and giggles now, because it just did it. It didn't do that for me earlier. It tricked me. It didn't do that earlier. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so let's go ahead. Time.sleep. And then you can tell it how many seconds to stop for. It's measured in seconds. 0.4 is the maximum amount of seconds that you can do this for without it not clicking, which is what I worked out earlier. But anyway, there we go, clicking, and we double click and up it pops. And I just thought that that was absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that Python can do that. Is that not genius? And we can go ahead and move the icon somewhere else now, and then I guess we'd have to change where it is. We'd have to change it to probably 70 and 70. There we go, 70 and 70. Save that. Let's just close this down. It looks like it missed. It's right there and it missed. Okay, so I'm kind of guessing now. So let's go to, that was 35. 35 plus 70 would be about 115. So let's try 115, 115. No, it would actually be 105, but we'll go with 115. 115, save. And there we go, and we've just clicked on it again. So that is fantastic. I love that you could do that with Python. Go and click on stuff automatically, like Cookie Clicker or something. I don't know. There's an idea for a video. Anyway, this is Just a Jolt signing off.